Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with me. E, the one and only E. Hey y'all, I hope y'all are feeling amazing, doing amazing things, and if not, it's okay. It's all right, my friend. Bedtimes don't last forever. The good ones are coming very, very soon. Pray on it, manifest on it, and just remember that, things take time, but just keep in mind it's not gonna last forever. Those bad times, having those moments, not gonna last forever. Okay. So without further ado, I hope you guys had an amazing summer. I hope August also treated you right. Also, again, shout out to all the black business owners out there. It's been a month. It's been a summer. I hope you all have been, just been enjoying yourself, doing what you need to do to prepare for something that's very, very special to me that I always um, talk about, express on X, Y, and Z. And also probably important to you guys too, especially if you have, children or whatever the case may be. Or if you work, for the system. So without further ado, if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for the ones that are not true to this, but new to this, hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin' to you OGs? And without further ado, let's get into it. Today's vibe of the day is back to school health and wellness. Yes! As you may know, some children may have already started school August 26th. However, yes, this is the month of September. I feel as though, we're still in the school season, even though it's September now, they still need to know that people are here for them. And also, somebody is here to help them when it comes to their health and wellness, especially with back to school for the children, educators, older students, X, Y, Z. If you're a student, if you're not in school, a certain school stuff, if you're a student, period, happy back to school to you. And I'm telling you right now, this semester is going to be, for school year, it's going to be one for the books. Regardless of what you think is going to come. Take it from somebody that's in their last year of college and is willing to give y'all some inside scoop as well as some advice on how to handle all the challenges that you face. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy going to school, working, handling a business. And for the ones that take care, like I said, take care of children, take care of somebody, or whatever the case may be, juggling so many things at once is not healthy. But I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. And this is why I dedicated this episode to start off the month of September, because it's back to school season. And it's important that you guys understand that somebody is here for you, as well as someone is here to help and guide you on tips on how to prepare for this back to school madness, but also know that the healthy and the wellness side. People always try to tell you the madhouse of back to school, and they don't really try to give you the positive, but allegedly. But I'm going to give you nothing but the positive, especially when it comes to your health and wellness. Because if you guys know now, if you're new here, the podcast has switched differently to a side that focuses mainly on mind, body, and soul. And also, I'm still educating. So it's self-improvement, still getting educational resources from me, as well as I'm helping you within your mental, with your mind, body, and soul, because it's important and it's needed. And also, as a person that has been going through those type of things in their life, as well as still going through them up to this day, a teacher still needs to be teach. And in this scenario, I feel as though that I am teaching you guys, and I still need to teach myself. So at times, a teacher can be a student, and at times, a student can even teach you. So don't be afraid to help somebody, because you never know who need it. And this is why I have the podcast. This is why I shifted to where it is now, because it's important. And also, like I said, I will be taking y'all to the journey of how my semester been so far. I started August 20th. So yeah, I've been in school for 3 weeks now, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks now. So I'm maybe a little ahead of y'all, but it's okay. It's all right. We're going to get through this together. Because like I said, at times people always want to tell you allegedly about the bad. about back to school, the madhouse, but baby, you gotta understand, you gotta brighten up people to let them know that this is a game changer, especially stepping into a new journey of their life. Especially like for the little children, they start at elementary school, Head Start. If they transform it from elementary to middle school, or transfer from middle school to high school, or elevating from high school to college, or whatever else they decide to do after high school. Bless them. Give them their flowers and also encourage them, because like I said, it's not easy. But I applaud you all. I give you all your flowers because it's not easy, but you're doing something that is for you and it's going to pay off in a long run. So give yourself a round of applause, because it's not easy, but in the end, it's going to work out. I'm telling you, as a person that's right now in their senior year in college, getting their second degree, it's not easy, but you always have to keep in mind to motivate yourself. Motivate yourself, give yourself that type of booster. If you've got to play a favorite song, you got to pray, you got to talk to social groups, whatever you got to do it, because it's necessary. Sorry, y'all, my dog had walked in my room. If you're watching me do the video and you see the door open wide open, that was my dog. Shout out to Roscoe. He need to be in somebody's school, but hey. But nevertheless, y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm here for y'all. Regardless of any questions or concerns you may have, this is why I'm here, to give you guys the tools and also put that encouragement into your head, because I understand how it feels. I understand how it is at times, to not have support or looking for more support, and be able to feel free, as well as to be able to count on someone besides your immediate family or your friends, X, Y, and Z. Because sometimes, a stranger will look out for you. At times, you be like, wow. And sometimes it's best to talk to strangers, the people that's working with like health and human services, because they know what they're doing. Not gonna lie to y'all, they tell us all the time too, for people that wants to work in health and human services, please get your evaluation, get a counselor and stuff too, because we need it. We all need help. Like I said, a teacher could be a student at times, and a student could be a teacher. And in these cases, social workers, counselors, therapists, whatever the case may be, we need help too. And it's okay. Even though it's our duty to help you, we still need help as well. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, okay? So without further ado, let's get into today's Bible today to start off this amazing September that I wish y'all nothing but new results, new answers, new prayers, new outcomes, new results, new everything for this month. And I hope the month of September brings you nothing but peace, happiness, and joy that you deserve, because we are almost to the wire of holiday time. And before you know it, 2025 will be here shortly. Okay. So let's get into today's Bible today. So like I mentioned, today's Bible today is back to school health and wellness. Like I said, we all pinpoint on everything when it comes to the scary side, but let me help y'all get into the healthy side, as well as the wellness tips on, how to prepare for this. So the first question, let alone to impact with this, is who is responsible for encouraging health wellness during the back to school transition? That includes parents, staff, teachers, school counselors, social workers, etc. And who are the experts or organizations guiding schools' health and wellness? So within this, to ensure that children and students, period, are having a good experience in school when it comes to health and wellness during the back to school transition, parents are primarily responsible for helping their children adjust to the new school year. Like I mentioned, it starts from at home. Your parents, guardians, whoever take care of you, they are the main ones to help and also encourage you to prepare for this back to school when it comes to health and wellness, and the most way possible that they can. At times, it's very nerve-wracking and it's scary for parents, especially if they are, first-time parents with, taking their children to school, having their children go to school, or transferring to a new school, or to a new grade. So, not gonna lie, to speak on behalf of the parents, I'm not a parent, but I'm a sister, so I'm a guardian. I'm an older sister. My siblings, when they are where they at right now in school, my brother just started his freshman year in college. Yes, his freshman year in college. And my sister is in her 11th grade year in high school. The transition for them scared the crap out of me because it's like, wow, time flies so fast. And every time, I look at pictures and stuff, I'm like, wow, this is what really is going on. As well as for our parents, it hits for them. But I will say that they prepare us for everything that's to come. They give us, words of encouragement, let us know that it's going to be all right. And we're here for you because you're going to make this school year the best one that you ever have had. Regardless of whatever goes on. The ball's in your court. Everything is going to work out. Like I say all the time, whoever you believe in, pray and manifest and talk to them because they're going to help you. They're going to guide you. They're going to make sure that you are out of harm's way and everything like that because going back to school, getting the gist of it takes time. And I'm telling y'all, once y'all get back into the groove, y'all are going to be so ecstatic to be there. And like I said, I wish y'all nothing but peace, blessings, and happiness. Shout out to all the parents and guardians that are preparing their children to the new school year. It's hard, but y'all got this. Y'all learning as well as they're learning. So they say parents are the primary responsibility for helping their children adjust to the new school year. Like I said, it's important because, like I said, it's hard. Parents, guardians, it's hard. It's very, very hard. But in the end, once you're there to, show your little kiddo that you're there for them and you know what's going on and everything like that, and they know that their mother, their father, whoever you are to them, are there for them, it makes everything so much better. Because I'm telling y'all, it's hard. Like for me to be at college and now realizing that my siblings are growing up, it scares me a little bit. It scares me. I know y'all like it scare you. Yes, it scares me because at one point in time, we was just going to elementary school together. We was all at the same elementary school together. And it shocks me every time when I think about it. I was like, wow, when I was in the 5th grade, elementary school, my brother was in 2nd grade. And I think my sister just started school. If I'm not mistaken, I might be a little bit off. But at one point in time, we was at the same elementary school. And then when I went to middle school, we were still like at the same school. I just, was in another building. We were staying in the same loop, but in another building. So when it comes to like who else is responsible for encouraging health and wellness, it's also the school counselors and the teachers can also provide guidance and support. Now, like I say, it starts from at home, but once once your parents or guardians encourage you, give you the talks and everything, the motivation that you need, that's when the school counselors and the teachers also put a buzz in your ear. On the first day of school, they make it known how the semester is going to be. They give a good introduction and icebreaker of who they are, as well as letting them and your parent or guardian know who they are, how they're here to help you, and they will serve you the best way possible, especially when it comes to school social workers, counselors, and therapists, and so on. Especially when it comes to children that may need to see, other sources of help when it comes to school social workers, school counselors, and therapists as well. They are very key components as well as to being partners and being on the same team with teachers because it's just but so much that teachers can do. And that's why when it comes to us human services workers, we are there to protect the teachers at all costs. We're there to be their backup. We're there to also let them know, like, hey, we're here for you too. We're a team. It's no iron team. And you'd be surprised at all the players that are on your team, especially within the school environment. So when it comes to the school counselors and teachers, they provide a big part of preparing for back to school as well for the students. That goes from preschool all the way up to college and whatever other, school activities after college that people do as well. When it comes to school districts, they are also responsible for putting a plan that includes policies and products that promotes health and wellness. So that goes for like the school boards and things like that, wherever region or whatever you're at. They are in charge of making sure that they put a plan together that also helps children when it comes to health and wellness. However, I hear a lot about it in college versus when I was in elementary through high school. I really didn't hear as much unless if you went to social workers and you were really involved a little bit with, the faculty, but it happens. Sometimes you have to figure it out on your own. And most of the time, people don't need those extra resources, but I always tell people it's a blessing to go because we all need somebody. So it's very important that we install this into every student's life because they need to also know that, yes, you're going to get this work done. You're going to get those good grades. You're going to be amazing. However, you are going to have those days, but that's why we are here. You have your parents and your guardians first, then you have your teachers, and then it also falls with the school counselors, social workers, therapists, and then the board, and then the district that also help you as well. So this can include providing resources and support for mental wellness, for mental health, physical and safety, nutrients, and other related topics. So for instance, the CDC recommends providing mental health resources such as access to health counselor, crisis and response team, and support groups for students with a comprehension plan. School districts can create an environment of health and safety for all schools. So with that being said, with the question that I have said, like who is responsible for encouraging health and wellness during the back to school transition, it starts with the parents and the guardian, then it comes with the teachers, then it comes with the school counselors, social workers, psychologists, therapists, and then it buckles down to the school district. The school district are the ones who say what's supposed to be there and why it's supposed to be there. Now that they are putting in the healthy wellness tips, and they're very big on mental health because it's real. Mental health is real. Children also go through things. I don't like when most people be like, oh, they're just children. They don't go through things. Children go through things. They're human as well. They're able to express themselves, and they are most definitely required to have an option to sit with someone to talk about their feelings if they don't want to talk to, their parent or guardian, friends, or whoever the case may be. They're human. They're obligated to express themselves, and they're humans. Point blank, period. They go through things just as well as us older people do. And sometimes you'd be surprised, as well as, like I mentioned, for people who work in the human service environment. Y'all know the stories. Y'all know it. Y'all know all about this. So we have to really be able to hear the children as well as the older people because they go through it. But we also really have to look at our children because you never know what's going on. And you never know what type of help they may need. If it's big or small or not, they are required to have help. Okay? And I'm glad that every school now, I feel like in the world, hopefully they're pinpointing on mental health. Because it's real. It's serious. It's really serious. When you look up things and you see with children and stuff like that, we have to protect the children. We have to. It's our duty. They're the future. We have to make sure they're good at all times and out of harm's way as much as possible. So what are the key aspects of health and wellness that should be considered when students go back to school? So that includes the nutrients, the sleep, mental health, and what strategies and tips can help students, parents, and teachers maintain a healthy routine. So I'm talking about all over. Just FYI, this is from preschool all the way up to college. Parents are still involved in college. I don't care what y'all say. Mine's still involved in my life. It's especially if you live under their roof, it's required. I feel like it should be required. Like, I'm still living under your roof. Even if I'm living on campus or not, you're still involved because parents may be still paying out of pocket for certain things too. So yeah, let's give y'all a little FYI too. Because I'm y'all probably dang, you talking about elementary through high school? No, I'm talking about elementary. I'm talking about preschool all the way up to college and whatever else that people don't go to college, no trade school and things like that. Because this is where the support comes in, and it's back to school. So whoever's a part of your village, this impacts with what's going on with your village. So when it comes to like the key aspects of having the health and wellness that should be considered for students when it comes to back to school, it involves you're eating a balanced diet. That's very important because once you cut out the sweet, I realize y'all, I even did that. I did the fasting of cutting sweets out, and that changed my life. Because now when I look at snacks, I really don't have a sugar rush no more. It's kind of crazy, but it's true. I'm telling y'all, it's true. It is a real thing. Like, I had a real bad sweet tooth, but now it's like that sweet tooth mess is gone. It's gonna come back here and there, but just having your children, yourself on a healthy diet is going to impact everything, as well as getting enough sleep. Us students, parents, guardians, teachers, human service workers, and people who work in education, period. We all need to get good sleep. It's hard at times because, we just come back from summer, like certain children or students if they don't do summer activities or like pick up classes in the summer and stuff. And, when the semester starts or the school year starts, I have to be very mindful. You guys say semester or quarter, just say school year period. When the school year starts, you have to it takes a while to adjust going back to being on the schedule that you had. Like, say if your parent or guardian, or you had yourself on a schedule that say, okay, I go to bed at 9:30, I'll be up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's hard. Trust me, it's hard. It takes time. But you're going to get used to it. It takes time. As well as engaging in regular physical activities are all important aspects of a healthy lifestyle. So being active, being really physical active, regardless of what you do, exercise, yoga, Pilates, stretching, jogging, going to the gym, whatever to help you, your kiddos, and whatever the case may be, make sure you're doing something physical also to help your body as well. Additionally, students should practice mindfulness, create a positive self-talk, and seek help when needed. Now, when it comes to students being able to practice mindfulness, I don't know if you guys watched The Help, but like in The Help, they had, like when she had the baby say, you was kind, you was smart, you was important. Having those affirmations for yourself, like I mentioned earlier, just saying positive words and encouraging yourself also helps. If you're new here, I'm big on having those mirror conversations. The OGs knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes we have to have those mirror conversations, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes, whatever, those conversations to prepare ourselves. Sometimes we have to take the time to talk to ourselves to get ourselves back together or to motivate ourselves for the day to come. Because before I got on here to record with y'all guys, I really wasn't. I really was I was fine. But then life hit. And I had a moment that I had to regroup. And I had to, I had to put it in the person I believe hands. Because, it's not, I'm human. I cannot do but so much. But I'm willing to do everything I can for everything that I want in life. And I want y'all to remember that. Slow and steady wins the race. Even though at times we want it right now, we just have to think. We gotta be slow and steady. And being able to have those conversations with yourself, to seek the help when you need it, is important. Regardless if it's dealing with in school or out of school. Just have those pep talks with yourself for everything. I don't care if it's a test. I don't care if you're preparing for an interview. I don't care if you're going outside and you're nervous or whatever. Have that talk to yourself. Like, look, I'm having a good time. Like, look, I'm having a good day. I went to bed upset, but I'm not going to let that ruin my day. I'm going to get this done because it's necessary, whatever the case may be. Regardless of inside or outside of the school environment or whatever the case may be, always have encouragement. Always encourage yourself and have affirmations for yourself. Always have something that brings joy to you. Even if it's a song, even if it's a quote, even if you watch a show or see a video, whatever it is, whatever makes you happy, watch it, listen to it or whatever, say it to yourself so you can have a good day. Because like I say all the time, bad times don't last forever. they're preparing you for the good ones to come, and whoever you believe in is also preparing you for what's to come as well. Okay? As well as for the parents and teachers, they can provide support and guidance to help foster healthy habits and routines. For instance, teachers can ensure students to take regular breaks throughout the day to help them stay productive and focused. Furthermore, parents and teachers should model healthy habits and provide positive reinforcement when students make progress. In sum, creating good habits both at home and in school is essential for student success and well-being. That's pretty simple, plain and simple. It's like straightforward. When it comes to how can we, what are the key aspects of health and wellness that should be considered when students going back to school? I feel like even in general, by even like I said, the workers that work in health and human service, as well as parents and guardians and teachers, it's our duty to make sure that we're also giving children their flowers. At times, we want them to give us our flowers, but we have to give it to them. Especially if at one point in time they were not good and now they've shown a lot of improvement. We need to give them their flowers and let them know that we're proud of you and we see you fostering into the beautiful butterfly that we know you can be. Okay? So when should families start preparing for the back to school season to ensure a smooth transition? And when should students seek help if they are struggling with mental or physical health issues? So families should prepare at least a month before school starts, including making sure their children has all the necessary school supplies and they have a plan in place for transformation. Students who are struggling with mental or physical health issues should seek help from a mental professional as soon as possible. This will ensure the student is ready to start the year off on the right foot and that any issues are addressed before school starts. Additionally, having time to prepare can help to reduce anxiety and stress with the start of a new school year. For example, a student with anxiety may benefit from attending therapy sessions before school starts to help them develop coping strategies. Furthermore, providing adaptive time to prepare can help the student feel prepared and confident for the school year ahead, as well as the year ahead. Overall, taking the time to prepare can help to reduce anxiety and stress and create a sense of preparedness and confidence of the school year. Now, when I mentioned, they should be able to talk to a professional as soon as school starts, I'm not really lying to you. As a person that went to counseling and the beginning almost towards the middle of their semester, I feel like it don't matter when you start to go to see someone, is when you're ready. Go when you're ready. As well as for your child, if you're a parent or a guardian and your child is having, some type of, maybe mental, physical, spiritual, whatever type of emotions going on, and you want extra help, some extra help. That's what it comes to. Seeking someone that is involved with health and human services. Do it when it's right for them. Don't just jump out there and do it. I feel as though it should be before school starts because it gives them, they get them to be comfortable as well as to know how to deal with their situations. However, if you're older, like me, if you're in high school, if you're 18 and up and what's right for you, do it when it's ready for you. But also when it comes to parents that have children, parents or guardians that have children under the age of 18, talk to them and then wait to see when you think it's ready for them. So when it comes to the overall, once you start preparing for the session, for the smooth transition, when it comes to school supplies and stuff like that, yes, you're supposed to have that before the school year starts. That comes, like I said, this is from preschool all the way up to college. We should be prepared. However, at times it don't work like that. Sometimes you have to, you gotta figure things out. Sometimes you gotta put pieces together. Sometimes you last minute, sometimes you're early. Regardless, as long as you have it, because it's important. However, when it comes to the help, seeking mental, physical, whatever type of service you need, improve your mind, body, or soul, get it when you're ready. Don't rush yourself if you're not ready for it. That's the worst thing to do, is to be in a session with a person that is working, that is, career based around health and human service, to be there. And I give hats off to us, because I say us because I'm preparing to be in the field as well. We take our time, and we also tell our clients to do it when you're ready. Take your time. It's going to be, trust me, it's going to be a hassle, but don't rush yourself. Don't beat yourself. Take your time and prepare for what's for you and what's not for you. Even if it's not your time right now, just take your time. Like I said, slow and steady win a race. At times, you have to know when it's for you to go see someone and when it's not for you. I tell you, it took me up until I was a junior in college to sit and talk to a counselor. When I was like, okay, I'm going to talk to one in high school. The last time I talked to one was in middle school because of my counselor I had. And her and I are still close to this day. But as I got older, I was like, okay, I'm on an older level. I need to talk to somebody that's in this field as well as me. And, it's around the environment that I am, being on campus. And it changed my life. Both for the sessions, middle school and up to college, helped me. High school, I really didn't. I had my guidance counselor. She helped me as well. But long as you have somebody there to help you, and do it when you're ready. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush your kiddos, and don't rush yourself too, parents and guardians. Take your time and do it when it's best for you. Okay? Where can parents and students find resources and support for maintaining health and wellness during the school year? Where are communities or school-based programs that promote health and wellness for students? This is straightforward, by the way. Health departments, schools, and community organizations all provide resources and support. Parents and students can also find resources and support online. So, some people like to be in person. Some is hybrid, they like in person or online, and then some like fully online. Parents and students can also find resources. Oh, I just said that. Many school districts also offer health and wellness programs for students. These resources provide students with the opportunity to learn how to take care of their physical and mental health, as well as accesses resources to adapt to help them cope with any mental issues they may be facing. In addition, these programs can help students understand the importance of physical activities and prepared nutrients. For example, some school districts offers online classes or seminars to help students learn about the importance of eating healthy meals and exercising regularly. Furthermore, these resources also provide students with the opportunity to practice self-care and develop healthy habits. Therefore, it is safe to say that these programs can help shape a healthy lifestyle for students. Plain and simple. So there are resources out there that are available for parents and guardians, as well as to help your kiddos, and also for the older students as well. Like I said, you have fully in person, you have hybrid, you have it in person and online, and then you have fully online. There are a lot of resources that are there to help you. And lastly, with this one, I did not write anything down because I want to say this off the dome. But I still have the question. Why is maintaining health and wellness important for students during the school year? And why should parents/guardians and teachers prioritize mental and physical health in addition to academic? So I'm going to break the question down. Because like I said, I didn't write anything for this one on purpose. And I just want to express how I feel off the dome. So why is maintaining health and wellness important for students during the school year? It's very important to maintain health and wellness during the school year because, like I said in the beginning, wherever point that you're at in your life for a student as well as for the parent and guardian, you want to make sure that your student, as well as older students as well, are having the resource that they need. It's important to maintain a healthy lifestyle as well as wellness because mental is a big thing. And when you get burnt out, you'll burn out physically first. I feel as though before you burn out mentally. And sometimes it's reversed. You'll burn out mentally first before you burn out physically. It's important for our students, especially within this new generation, from preschool all the way up to college students and other students that are doing trade schools, anything like that, to understand that mind and body is everything. You have to make sure that you're keeping up a certain routine as well as maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Yes, at times, trust me, speaking from a person that is a senior in college, once again, have a podcast, work a job, and try to maintain having a life, a personal life, is hard. But I tell you one thing. That's where scheduling and planning impacts with your life. By you maintaining the wellness that you need, at times, I'll give you a little insight from me. I go to school Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 1 through 8 o'clock for both days. I have a break, like probably like an hour and a half break, okay? Mondays and Thursdays, I go to my internship that impacts with School of Social Work, and I get out at 3 o'clock. Friday, Saturday, Sundays, I have, I still go to work, and handle the podcast. But Sundays, I don't do nothing. And I mean nothing. If I had something planned, with family or friends, okay, cool. But if nothing has been planned for Sunday, I'm not doing nothing. That's for you. That's my day to relax, prepare for the week to come, as well as to focus on my health and wellness. So, for kiddos, for the parents, guardians, for kiddos, help them build a schedule that impacts with their health and wellness outside of school that can also impact them with inside school for the school year. Like, I know most parents, as well as my parents, children go to school. This is for high school. This is for preschool through high school. Some parents still do this in high school. The kid will come home from school on the bus, we pick them up, or they walk, whatever the case may be. First thing they do, we're doing homework. We're going to do homework. Then you're going to eat. Then you're going to get a bath, and you're going to wind down. Once you consider stuff like that, it also helps with your health, their health, and also your wellness and their wellness when it comes to the school year, because it helps them to understand, okay, I'm on a schedule. And this schedule is helping me as well as it's helping me with my wellness. Because I know, okay, first thing I do before, I do anything, I'm going to do my homework with my parent or guardian or my sister, brother, whoever, is in the house with me, or if I have a tutor, whatever, they help me. After that, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to eat my dinner or a snack, whatever the case may be. Then I'm going to, get myself together. You're going to get them together. And then that's when the children have their time. It's also important, too, for preschool through high school to give children their one-on-one time, too. Because it's hard. They've had a rough day at school. That's when them naps be hitting, trust me. In college, it's different. For me, when I come home, I do my homework. Sometimes I be up when it's 1 o'clock. I, do my homework, take a shower, eat, and I'm gone. So I understand. At times, when speaking for college students as well as students that are trade students, whatever the case may be, at times it's hard for us. But that's why we use the weekend to help us with our health and wellness. Because it's mandatory. You're a student and it's mandatory that you have wellness days. And you also impact on your well-being with your health as well. And why should parents and teachers prioritize mental and physical health in addition to academics? Now, when it comes to academics, it's important for parents and guardians as well as teachers to have a big impact on letting their students and their children know about mental and physical health. It's very important. Like I said, at times, it's children that are dealing with mental health and they don't know how to express it. As teachers, parents, guardians, as well as health and human service providers, it's our duty to make sure that we're doing the best that we can to also let the children know that we're here for them. Letting our students know we're here for them. From preschool all the way up to college, trade school, the service, the Navy, all that as well. Because they're students as well. Shout out to y'all too. I don't want to forget y'all because I understand how it is. Regardless of if you're an older student, little student, younger, bigger student, whatever. It is important for us, teachers, parents, guardians, health and human services, whatever the case may be, to inform our students that their health matters. It's important that we give them key information, as well as giving them tools to navigate with their mental health as well as physical health. It's important that we tell them every day, you matter. It's important that we help them, navigate them, whatever part in their life they're at right now. It's important that we give them nothing but the best. It's important that we have to, let them know what's going on. It's important that we be there for one another, as well as informing them that, look, you matter. This right now, what you're doing is going to pay off, regardless of what's going on. It's important to get it done. It's necessary. We all need each other. We do need to understand that it's important that we be there for each other. Point blank, period. It's important to also get it into people's head that in this new day and age, mental and physical health is important. We can't brush it off no more. We dealt with the pandemic. I felt as though that really opened us up to understand more and take the consideration and appreciation on mental and physical health. I'll be the first to say it. I do not want to repeat it. It hurt me. It scared me. It left a scar on me that I don't want it to ever happen again, as well as I don't want it to happen to anyone that is listening to me. Because I'm going to say this now. It's important that we navigate as well as install this into our students' head, as well as our head. We got this. We got you. Whatever you're dealing with, no matter how big or small it is, we're going to get to the bottom of it, especially when it comes to your physical and mental well-being. Like I say all the time, you may not see it, but you're going to feel it before it gets bad. So I say this to say to all the parents, guardians, teachers, health and human service workers, educators, everything like that is impacted with teaching students or teaching, whatever the case may be. Please install a good, healthy, balanced affirmations for your students, your family, as well as for yourself. Because we all need to have those mirror conversations, and we all need to teach each other on why it's important for us to focus on our mind, body, and soul. Because right now, this school year is going to be a blast. Yes, we're going to have those moments, but those moments are not going to last forever. Take it from someone that's in college and have been through some roller coasters. And like I say, I thank the person that I believe in for being there with me. And I hope y'all are feeling the same way with whoever y'all believe in too, are helping you as well as guiding you. Because it's not easy. But I always say, if you want some good progress, you got to manifest on it. You got to pray on it. You got to map out that blueprint and get the going. Do it for you, because this is for you. And we're going to make sure that you're going to get it done. Okay? So I say this to say before I close out, I hope you all have a beautiful back to school experience, from preschool all the way up to college, trade school, to service and things like that. I'm giving you your flowers because I am so proud of you. Welcome to this new chapter in your life. This is going to be one of the best years that you look back at. You're going to be amazing. You're going to do great. Study, have study groups, meet new friends, make connections, focus on you as well. And also, don't forget to practice when it comes to having a healthy, balanced life, as well as inside or outside of the classroom, and as well as also being there for others. You never know who you may put an impact on. So I say this to say, I hope you all have an amazing day as well as the rest of the year. I'm going to keep saying it every year. I'm going to keep saying it every episode. I wish y'all nothing but the best. Please be safe out here. Please have an amazing day. Please be kind to one another and please respect one another. If you want respect, you have to give it. And I hope you all learn a thing or two from this because I said a lot. And I told you I'm going to be navigating y'all through my life as well when it comes to being a college student and just being a person in general. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give y'all the jewels. You never know who it can help. And I always say, if I can't help a lot of people, long as I help someone. And that's what matters to me the most. But my goal is to help as many people as I can at once. It may sound crazy, but you never know what a person can do. You never know what you can do. Okay? So, you guys will most definitely hear from me next Wednesday. But I want y'all to keep in mind to focus on y'all health and wellness because it's important. And I hope y'all find some strategies as well as learn from me on how to prepare for this back to school, how to get through this semester or whatever in this quarter of the school year on the right track. Okay? I love you all dearly and you guys will hear from me next Wednesday. Bye!